Alright, what's going on everyone? So it's been a while since I did a commentary video, so I wanted to kind of get back in the swing of things. So today I want to show you guys my MAC10 loadout and why I use it and why I would highly recommend this over your typical full stock, stubby grip, carbine barrel, reflex sight 9mm, or whatever the meta loadout is for this. It's like that. But for my setup, it's really simple. It's really easy to buy early if you don't have the amount of kills. It's just Coyote sight. I like the zoom on it. It's perfect. Although sight is preference, I just really recommend Coyote. For the barrel, you're going to want to use Psionics Suppressor. Now, a lot of people think suppressors are bad in this game, which in most cases, yes, that's true. But the Psionics Suppressor is very good. You can only be detected on the radar within 10 studs, and it's very quiet and reduces your recoil by a pretty noticeable amount, I'd say. And you lose no muzzle velocity too, so you keep your 1500 studs per second for the muzzle velocity, which is pretty good. The only bad thing is you're losing your damage range and your damage. You're changing it from 20 to 70 to 14 to 100. So if you're using the MAC10 at more of a medium range, this is definitely good for you. But if you're playing strict CQC, this might not be the best option. But I would highly recommend it, even if you're going for strict CQC, because of the suppressor. Now, what Psionics also does, as I just said, is nerf your damage, so you can no longer two-shot to the head with it, which kind of sucks. It's kind of what makes the MAC10 special, but once again, I think it's worth it. And you're also losing your 3-shot to 30 studs. You're basically cutting it in half, so you can only do it to 14. Which, yes, it's bad, but, you know, there's gotta be downsides to this. For Underbarrel, I actually use none. I use no Underbarrel. I don't really see use. You could maybe run double laser if you want. Or if you are really having trouble with recoil, I'd recommend stubby grip. Do not use folding grip. Stubby grip is 100% better. Trust me on that. And if you're hip firing a lot like me, sometimes I put on vertical. Vertical is actually pretty good on this gun, and would highly recommend it. But overall, no grip, personally. And for on other, I'd go with green laser, because it's preference. You could use blue laser if you really want. I have way more blue laser kills than green laser, but I'm just going with green because it's cool. Do not use the stocks, and I'll tell you why right now. Extended stock makes it so you cannot see where you're shooting unless you're using AMT Terminator, the sight. Extended stock is basically useless, and I would not recommend you use it at all. Full stock is good. It definitely helps your recoil, but honestly, it's just not worth it because the movement speed, for me, like, I like to be moving really fast. This really kills your movement speed. So I would not recommend it. And it also makes your aiming speed slower. So I would just go with laser. And for ammo, I also use none because special sucks. I never use special. Armor piercing is really terrible since it really kills your damage range. 9mm is only really good if you're using not psionics, but for psionics I would not use 9mm because you're losing any 3-shot, like any 3-shot at any range whatsoever, so I would not recommend. Plus P makes the recoil a little bit bad, but I wouldn't say it's worth using. You could go with plus P, it would work, but I would not recommend it. Hollow point is alright, actually. If you want a further 3-shot range, you get it to like 40, maybe 50 studs, which isn't too bad, actually. So, yeah, you could consider using this. And tracerless, if you just want an ammo type to just use an ammo type, just use tracerless. But overall, for ammo type, if you're going for anything, use plus P or hollow point. But if you want to just be like me, use none. So, yeah, this is basically all I use on the gun as what I would recommend. It works incredibly well. You're not seeing much recoil. and despite it not being able to two-shot to the head in secrecy, it's actually still incredibly powerful. I've dropped 2 114 kill games with this. I'm sure you could do that with any setup, but I'm just saying, putting that out there that this setup is definitely not bad. Turn on my FPS locker. But yeah, I would highly recommend this to anyone using the MAC10, or at least give it a try. Like, what's the harm in giving this setup a try? It's worth it. Just trust me on that. I have the most kills on this gun out of anyone. Not to brag, but so I kind of know what I'm talking about here. Just give the setup a try. It really works. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed, let me know. And thanks for the recent support on all the videos. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.